My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody estate thereof. Now, some people think that this campaign is now dead. Why do we fall? To learn to pick ourselves back up again, exactly. I'm assuming that you said that in the interim gap between my initial question and my immediate follow-up. But yes, so we can learn to pick ourselves back up again. And we have so much to pick up from. We've got all of these people no longer contributing to the size of our party. We've got our next squad pretty planned. Pretty reasonably planned, I believe. It's going to contain way more DPS, and it's going to contain pace, right? So we're going to have the ability to remove those bleeds and blights a lot more easily, and before turns triggered on certain users. So that's going to be good. We're going to want another mid-level crew to run, right? Especially because we're going to want a Vestal. A hard-skinned Vestal in particular? Yeah, it could be. It's fine. Not horrible. Germaphobe, don't care. Phanegophobia is really bad. Ruminator is really bad as well. So both of those do need to be removed. But I think we're going to be taking Villain out on this mission before that. And then let's have a quick look. Because we're not that far from being able to pick up the Granary. I could actually probably even pick up the Granary right now. We're also not that far from the training ring, and the training ring is pretty good. We do have the ability to get the performance hall, but it's not that great. All right, well, so before we go out on anything, I want to pick up Kyuji here. Kyuji is a veteran grave robber who does have a couple of bad things. They've got compulsive. They've got enlightened. I don't really care about that. Weak grip on life, I care about a fair bit, actually. But they've got compulsive Cetomania and weak grip on life that I all want to remove. They do have on guard, which is nice, because I could run them as a blighting kind of thing. I could run them in some of the late boss combats, especially. So yeah, we'll take the grave robber here, and we also might even take
those with a keen eye. Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
We might even take Papillion here, right? Natural, don't really care about here. Night Owl, don't care about. Ruin Scrounger, don't care about. But I also don't care about any of the negatives, right? So it's basically a third level, fully upgraded abomination that I can throw away at any point if I don't want them.
And reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
All right. Whoa! What? Did the Shrieker come and take my trinkets already? When did that happen? The Shrieker stole 8 trinkets of your downed party members. Oh, okay, so I can actually get all of my stuff back. Well, damn. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so the Shrieker mission, you just need to live through it. That's all you really need to do. So that's going to be obviously our goal. We're going to want like a lot of healing. They do peck you, so I don't want to take pass. I kind of want to run Banao with the possibility of stunning. Actually, we'll probably get more use out of Bele there. Bourget, you actually need to lower the amount of stress that you're going to take. Unfortunately, you don't have the Crimson Curse, so I can't give you the Coven Signet for that. I don't have any good stress-lowering things, do I? In terms of just trinkets that lower stress. See, that's another thing that we've been lacking through this entire area. Like, we've never gotten a Book of Sanity. We haven't even got, like, a Book of Lighten or whatever it's called. The Holiness Book. I kind of want to, again, expand the wagon size like twice just so I can try and pick up some of my things from this. But we're also running low on money, so I feel like that's also like a dead end as well. Maybe I'll take Hendry. I mean, I just want people to be able to kind of tank through it, right? Our accuracy in this area is just going to be complete garbage, especially because we don't have our accuracy trinkets anymore. So wait a second. If our accuracy is going to be complete garbage, it means Hendry's probably doing the battle buff every single turn. Which means Hendry probably benefits most from getting like a bunch of dodge. If I have any. Which I don't really. I have this, but it's extra speed and a little bit of extra dodge. Like, it's not even that much. This is the... Yeah, actually, this is exactly the kind of thing that I want on Hendry. Okay, over to your box. Let's give you the Tentacle Idol as well. Because you'll probably stress heal everyone except for yourself. And then Bergette. Oh, I've lost all of my good healing trinkets. So you're going to have to take the Tome of Holy Healing for the plus 15. Plus 25%, which is good. But we've lost our good max HP there, unfortunately. I kind of want to give you the Cleansing Crystal so you can't get Blight or Bled or debuffed in this area. And then the front two liners, I need you to deal as much damage as is possible. Now, I think this enemy has a beast typing, but I'm not entirely certain on that. What accuracy up do we still have? I think we actually literally have no accuracy up to offer. Gosh. I think it's Beast Eldritch, if I recall correctly, but I'm not entirely certain on that front. Vavasaur is probably going to want to pick up Redeem instead of Suffer. Yeah. So you'll upgrade Redeem, which means that I don't want to give you this for the increased bleed skill chance. I just want you to do damage, yo. I guess I could give you the Ancestor's Signet Ring for the extra accuracy and protection on you is pretty good. I don't want to give you a bunch of stress, so I don't want to give you Barrison's Head is the problem. Pretty sure highlight trinkets aren't going to work here. Self, negative 25, negative 25. So we're only getting like one good heal anyway. Alright, fine. We'll still go with the Punishment Hood. So we just need to sustain ourselves from this battle. Live. I might go Bleed and Disease Resist, because can't this give you like diseases that are completely garbage? I think it can, but I don't know if I want to do that even if. Gosh, I really don't see myself wanting any of these desperately. I guess the extra protection for the extra stress. Stealth. I don't think we stealth targets. I think we're probably gonna drop Impale for Captivate. Okay, we've got a couple upgrades to make here. We're going to get a bunch of our trinkets back, which is nice. Unfortunately, if we lose anyone here, we lose the campaign. So that's not great. I think we'll be fine, though. Yes, 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 yes. Everyone has the right abilities as well. Yep. We will drop the Harvest for a Dirk Stab for the possibility of rectifying party positioning should be required. And I think we're going to want to, especially with your Hot to Trot, open up with Adder's Kiss and then follow on with other attacks. You can't use any food in this area. So I think that's what we want, right? I think we might even take the Laudanum just in case. I'm going to take one Skeleton Key, one Shovel, and one stack of food. All, again, just in case. But I don't think there is any reason to take them. But I'm forgetful. Survivors of this encounter are sometimes rewarded with unique quirks. God, you know what's going to be funny? If we go into this and then immediately lose. Yikes. Like, that's our campaign over. Yeah, it is Eldritch Beast. There's a peck on a target that has extra dodge. Their bleed resist is 95%. Yeah, we're not that likely to be able to bleed you, unfortunately. Oh, didn't even hit you with a debuff. That's really unfortunate. Regurgitate for a crit on the back line, as well as 10 stress, but the debuff gets resisted. Nice. Yeah, with 63 dodge, if we don't Battle Ballad basically every turn, we're super unlikely to hit the Horrid.
And improvement.
Yeah, like I'm 83 right now. Okay, 19. Its blight resist is super high, but that's still our highest damage move.
A dizzying blow
Yikes.
to body and brain.
It's a lot of bleed.
Soothed. Sedated.
So they get 3 attacks in a round. That's the most annoying thing about them. I think I'm going to put the Holy Water on myself now. Yep. Definitely kill that. Definitely get some Holy Water on you as well. Now that I know that they have no ability to be bled. Yeah, like it's totally, definitely just stab every turn. Yeah. Pause the back line. 2 damage plus 25 stress. A pretty significant amount. Hey, nice crit heal on the front liner right there. Now, unfortunately, because we're so fast, the enemy is oftentimes going to take an action. Then my final character will take an action. Then the enemy will take 2 actions. So I get very little ability to respond, unfortunately. The safe thing here to do, by the way, would be attacking the Shrieker's nest. Because you can get that down in time, and then that gives you Puzzling Trapezohedron, I believe. But instead, I'm going to roll for the possibility of actually killing the Horrid Shrieker. We actually got the bleed as well as the debuff there. That's really good. I'm going to go for the party buff again. Hex the back line. Does hit and crits. It's the exact kind of thing I'm worried about. Then axe again, regurgitating on the midliners. Crits another time, because of course they did. We resist the disease, thankfully. Unfortunately, do have to focus that solo heal on myself.
But never hidden.
Huh. All right. Well, thank you for putting me on death's door. Now I'm more powerful. Here's my +5 accuracy and plus a bunch of damage and stuff. I want to do the redeem, but the exsanguinate might actually end up killing. Yes! That's such a good exsanguinate! Oh my god, that crits. I think we get 8 rounds against the Horrid Shrieker, so I think we actually may have just killed it. That was a 67% chance to hit, but it was like a 50% chance to crit or something like that.
Quickens.
Call the murder. Oh no, did we just lose? Are you gonna run away now? Whoa!
Struck.
We're actually gonna kill the Shrieker! I've never done that before. Oh my gosh. It's gonna die to the bleed right now.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Hell yeah!
Success so
I'm just gonna
clearly
continue
indeed.
adventuring in this area.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So there's 4 focus rings. Oh my god. Oh, this is including stuff that I lost before as well. Okay. Junior's head, Dismas's head, Ancestor's pen, and Ancestor's scroll. I am ecstatic, frankly, to have them back. On guard, replace hot to trot. Well, that's obviously bad. You want both, ideally. It's my bad for not unlocking or locking it in yet. Then we've got the 100% food consumed, bad. 100% food consumed, insatiable appetite for carrion. So Corvid's appetite almost certainly is Cedar Mania plus tapeworm. Wasting sickness as well as, yeah, we got nothing really good from that. In fact, we got like a lot of bad stuff. But we got all of our trinkets back.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Let's unsort and resort all of those trinkets. We have a lot that we have to take care of those people for now, but they're also really expensive to deal with. So we got to start looking down in this general area. Easier missions, yo. Silence in the crypts. Killing an unstable flesh wouldn't be difficult with a certain party. It's probably like a second line Counter, first line Bashard, Payas in the back line, and then Villain. Necromania is pretty bad in this area. Scientific is pretty bad with this grouping. Fear of Mankind is pretty bad. Payas needs to be treated a lot. But the thing is, when am I, like, because Payas wants to be leveled up, right? So that Payas can be part of my Darkest Dungeon 4 mission, which makes it difficult. When am I going to be locking Payas away to remove these? If I take Payas to the Warrens, at the very least, Payas has the ability to possibly remove some of them by burning scrolls. So what? Bashard would be just frontline. Probably not a point-blank shot. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to be a point-blank shot because we can't use Hound's Rush from the front line, so Counter would be entirely cut off. So Counter at the moment is probably, with the amount of other healing in the party, probably Guard Dog Blackjack. And Valon, with your Phonegatophobia, you're also in a bad position as well. At least you have the extra accuracy. We'll go Map Scroll on you, go Blasphemous Vial. We shouldn't need extra accuracy, but we not. You know what? We're actually going to go Blasphemous Vial Hag's Ladle here because things in this area do blight you occasionally, but they disease you often, and the extra blight skill chance is just going to guarantee our blights. We could actually change Bashard as our frontliner to Laws and have a way, way, way better party. So I don't even know why we considered Bashard, especially because they're Warren phobic. Now, with Bashard instead, we definitely need the Bleed, we definitely need a Focus Ring, and then you've got a Focus Ring, and then your Stunning Trinket. Where is it? There we go. Cudgel Weight. Yeah, that's just textbook right there. Probably going to sub off to that. Yeah. And then I'll tag these appropriately, because you've got Prey tagged, which is a very weird thing for a human to ever do. Okay. So we know that we've definitely got a couple upgrades that we need to go on the party before we go out here. What, do you think I was going to end the episode in 18 minutes? 18 minutes! Yikes. That's not me at all. We also definitely need to start considering bringing back money as a priority. I can now also sell one of my focus rings, thankfully. Great. That's the Alluring Siren. That's not where I want to go. It's 20% damage if your stress is above 85. That's been reworked. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Plus 20 dodge at Death's Door is actually super interesting. The problem is, like, you get Eternity's Collar and a Martyr Seal on someone. Sure, where's their accuracy coming from? Like, you still have other things you need to sort out. Unstable Flesh. Yeah, we'll go for that. We don't need a ridiculous amount of food for this area, so we'll just short that a little. Take 3 keys. We'll take 2 holy water, 3 shovels, take a couple more torches than I otherwise might, because we've got Valon actually turning the light back on with a dazzling light a lot of the time here. Actually, we have the wrong abilities tagged. Hang on. There we go. We've got Valon turning the light back on with the dazzling light a lot of the time. So usually I'd probably cut a couple torches, like 4 from this. But I'm not going to be doing that because I want the ability to have them to interact with certain interactables. I'll also actually take probably like another anti-venom and like 4 bandages. Well, there's a single medicinal herbs. The bandages are so that I can cure people in combat. Actually, never mind. I already have the battlefield bandages. Okay, so I'll only take 2 bandages then, because they're also like a heavy interactable in this area. I think that's all solved. Yep, let's get out there. No, I should have locked people away.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal.
I didn't have the money.
Nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
Excellent.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
All right. Check out south. Take the torch and then backtrack and go the longer path. Easy. So I do want to go down all of the hallways, especially because of how much money means to us right now and how little we have. I probably should have stuns there. Yeah, I'm feeling more and more like I probably should have just stunned in that first action. Somehow, I ended up getting to Valon, who is 3 slower than the cultist enchantress, and got my action to try and stun her, which is exactly what I was planning on doing initially, that I was just judging as wrong. But the stun didn't connect. So everything is right with the world. Giant debuffs. We have very little stress management in this party, so we're going to have to not let that just continue growing there. Right, well, it's actually time to stun the large corpse eater now. And then just start critting. They're actually already dead, so just get the party heal in there. Possibility of crit healing. Possibility of critting either of them, and then there we go. That's a nice crit. A little bit of stress heal. 3. That's just the standard for the kill.
A death by inches.
Neither of those are necessarily
a blazing star is born.
Fight rewards that I would kick out of bed. I actually do want some more portraits and busts right now.
Impressive.
Yeah, not bad. We might be able to kill the Spine Swarm in time. They are really keen on killing Kaunta.
The will to fight falters.
Yikes, you got a lot of debuffs on you, my dude. I'm gonna just quick purge all of those. Accuracy is still not your strong suit, I say.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Really got to get that training ring up. Ah, damn it. All right, you get your one action. Miss, though. Very nice. Take the obvious heal. Come on and give me the bludgeon. Wow, bad timing. And thumped him. Don't crit. Didn't crit. All's good with the world. That's a bleed worth a lot of damage. It was 9 actually at the time. So. Actually, bludgeon can reach the 3rd line, can't it? Yeah, sorry, bludgeon. Blackjack can. Gently. I definitely should have blackjacked that.
This is how a life is taken. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I should start training myself to basically entirely ignore the HP of the flagellant. Because focusing on that just seems like a dead end. Enemy's now dead in 2 turns. Unfortunately, the only stress is on the only character who has the ability to stress heal other characters, so it's not something I can even deal with. So I just have to roll for possible crits every time. That's my best stress recovery right now.
Cuts on its own.
I'm probably feeling the portraits the least out of any of these. Compartment of wowzers. Definitely want to start a stack of sapphires. I'll take the crest over the anti-venom. I feel like that might be a bad decision, though. All right, we're going to start getting rid of this holy water. Good. That's a cloak I'll never wear. I'm too likely to use the rest of my inventory to throw it away there. All right, Slavering Ghoul, we're going to want you perma-stunned. We're also going to want you basically stacked up with every DOT that we have available at the moment. Okay, get that stun as well. Ooh, we just stole that first turn. I love it. Now all I need is my flagellant, and we get the kill. Dang it, Slavering Ghoul. You're slower than my flagellant, I guarantee it. All across the party. Horrid hits 2 of us. No one... Yeah, you're way slower than my flagellant as well. Super annoying. Yeah, Horror on only 2 members of the party, and no one got the worries. That's really good, as far as results go. Yeah, it's too likely the Swine Marcher acts early in the next round and just get some more stress out.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
No. No, I really do need gold. No. The crests are too important. There's too many different districts that I get with the crests. Okay, that's a negative quirk removal, and it also gets the... Oh my gosh, we actually even get the stun off. Nice. And it also gets the holy water out of my inventory, which is really nice. Oh my gosh. Not only are we going to get the stun off, we're going to get a bleed off on both of the backliners before they even act. Yes! It's like getting the double backline blight with a double backline plague grenade at the same time. It's insane. Cool. That one's dead. Ah.
A dizzying blow to
Stop it.
and brain.
Alright, is there any way I could just kind of like swap my party position? I mean, if I give up my individual direct target heal, I can swap my party positioning just a little and get my stress healing back from the dog. I can totally see myself doing that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Damn.
A devastating blow.
I was hoping that the midliner wouldn't die so that I would be able to hit the Swine Gora and the Swine Spawn, despite the Swine Gora still being stealth. That is to say, with the Rain of Sorrows from the Flagellant. Okay. Yeah, with those two together, you are one away from dead, which is really bad on my part. Never mind, now you're dead. Stunned you. Would have stunned you, rather, if I could. Have stunned you, that is. And now I can, so I will.
Purchase. Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Now, I still do have some party healing that I want to get off, so I'll try and stall a little bit more. And I can do that super effectively right now, actually. Alright, and then you've got a lethal DOT on you next turn, so not stalling.
Soothed. Sedated.
Get all these mad buffs just in case we have a combat directly outside the door. Kill him!
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah.
Destroy them all.
Emeralds are also really important is the problem here. Busts are kind of important to me right now as well, though. Oy. I want to interact with the courier right now. Damn it. If I want to rest super early, I could do that. What would that be? That would be rest right now. Then I would take the emeralds. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we get that many battle buffs when we rest, so I don't think we need to be that precious with our resting here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
So +3 speed for 4 battles is pretty big. Leeches. I don't think anyone currently is diseased. No. So self-medicate is extra accuracy, a little bit lower stress on you currently, and not necessary. With wound care on Villain. Hang on, you've got Raise the Hound as well. Okay, cool. With wound care on Villain, you can get a lot of that stress off of the Flagellant. Flagellant uses Lash's Kiss, and we've already got the nighttime ambush prevention. So what dodges us? Do we ever get dodged? I don't think we ever get dodged. I think the closest is probably Payas, considering the targets that they fire against are oftentimes in the back line. Yeah, these aren't even big battle buffs, so I don't think it's necessary for me to save them for the boss fight in particular. Remove Scientific, not bad. Well, I mean, it was bad, so I'm glad we removed it. Yes, yes, yes. It's correct to swap the trinkets around so that Kaunta gets the extra trap disarm chance, but we didn't have any inventory space to swap them around in. Alright. So full completion would be like up and across and then down, but that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So the boss fight is either in the top or the bottom of the left. Yeah, it's actually, I could commit to using a shovel. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Damn it. This could actually be a problem. We've only got 2 more hunger occurrences worth of food.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Pop our head out here. That would be where we use another holy water. Didn't want to hold on to too many, though.
Watch
If you're going to hit anyone, I'm glad you hit that target at least. We can use the bandages for better results from this, looking for more food, and we did get more food, in fact. Very nice. We could have just tried to roll that with a Flagellant by themselves. Now, unfortunately, we still don't know which way is the correct way. We don't have a way to purify that either, so we're definitely not going to go anywhere near that. Open this with some more bandages. Yeah. Kind of how I figured that one was going to go. Here's a bunch of food you don't need. In retrospect, should have brought up more holy water. Oh well. So they're both bled. They've got really bad blight resist as well. Both of the back lines are now dead.
Another one falls.
Okay. Now it's just up to you, Valon. Damn it. Roll the lowest you could on your damage table. Did crit on your self-heal, at least. They have a 120% stun resist, by the way, so we weren't going to stun them. That's why that wasn't even a consideration. Cool.
Foolish heart.
Please, Scout. I need to know if the next is the boss. Okay. Since I don't know if the boss is up next, I'm going to have to walk backwards as well and go to this location and then scout there. Hopefully. That's a crit on that as well. 30 damage from the Blight's not bad. Thumped. Nice. Oh, crit stun. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's continue just damaging that Slavering Ghoul. And Slavering Ghoul is now dead. Yep, as soon as it takes an action. Great. Great news. Managed to even stun the Swine Reaver this turn. No actions. No actions. You're not allowed to have any. DD4 was a sea change. All of these enemies are going to suddenly start respecting me and taking the appropriate amounts of damage. Right. Easy kill.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah. I think at this point I can definitely throw 2 torches, so that's probably our next consideration. We spawned 2 fights by our annoyingly bad hallway traversal. Damn. I mean, if you stress him out, at least it doesn't really matter at all, so... like, fine? But also, like, still don't do it, though. I think we let the frontliner attack once. Because that's exactly how many attacks they're going to get. They attack once, then they're dead. Oh, get dodged. Only because the backliner is not unstunned yet will I blight them. Damn. Seven more damage on the cultist enchantress and she's dead before she gets another action out. It's super important that we stop her from like just critting us. Or even just damaging us at all, basically. Alright. 5 to 11 on the damage table and we managed to roll with 0. Good work, us. That's 1 dead cultist enchantress though, and yep, if anyone goes before the cultist gladiator, they're gonna gladly join them, it looks like.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. Very much hoping for a scout here. Got it. So south is the combat. I actually still have my battle buff right up until the combat as well. It's really good. I do have to go all the way back up to the room battle afterwards though, which is not great.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, all of these are totally usable in this fight. Let's go in. Gotta remember to use dog treats every single time they're available.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
So the entire idea is I'm gonna try and bleed every single section multiple times, just get a lot of DOT stacked on as many sections as possible, and then eventually the enemy is just gonna die. Like, it's not gonna look like it for a while, but then they're just going to suddenly have no HP left, and you're not going to really understand why. That specific attack is exactly why I brought the 2 anti-venom at the start of this dungeon, because I expected it to be more relevant. Jaws of Life the front line again. Damn it. Really wanted you to hit the front. It's going to be a pretty easy party heal if we don't get stunned. Looks like it might be a luxury right now. Yeah, we're stunned. Damn. Cool. Not a great first round for us. Get that bleed on. Maws of Life again with both the front 2 now. It's starting to get pretty bad. Maws of Life on the front liner again. It's dodged. Stop all the multi-attack targeting things. It's not how this is supposed to go down, y'all. Right, Dog Treats is still affecting us for 2 more rounds. Plus 50% damage and extra accuracy. I think it's 15. Yeah, it is. Obviously, don't kill Velon. As much as I want to stun the backliners. Oh god, that's a really bad heal. I'm so used to better heals. Alright, no Maws of Life anymore. That's extremely powerful for us. We got to act before both of the unstable fleshes in the backline as well. With both of our biggest damage dealers, that's huge. Oh my god, with literally all of our biggest damage dealers, that's so big. Yeah, so 33. As soon as the backliner tried to take their action. And the other backliner takes another 33. Yeah. Bone Zephyrs have a lot less. Sure.
The wounds of war
Crit heal's the only person that doesn't need it. Nice.
But never hidden.
Don't just like double crit Valon, put Valon on death's door or anything like that. That'd be really tragic.
Unnerved. Unbalanced.
Laws! No! How am I gonna heal Laws? Literally, like... Yeah. If any of the backliners take an early action, they're just dead. Yeah, and that just actually kills.
Death, as it was in life.
Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, Necromania. Ooh, at least we resisted. Very glad we resisted there. I don't think I can go back to the other room battle with treasure. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, 2 more food on you, 1 on you, 1 on you. So now if we get another hunger occurrence, we can't really do anything after that. Damn it! Why do I have to have the like hardest battle in the entire area after? God, we have to kill the large corpse eater like as quick as possible as well. 130, 150, 180 versus 120. So we have a 60% chance to hit the blight on them. Yeah, that's going to be pretty big. It's really important we kill this large corpse eater super quickly so the hulking Swinotaur can't use them to constantly duck behind and then back in front of and then back behind. Self-heal there. If we can deal 6 never mind. It's actually really important to us that the large corpse eater dies to the DOTs.
The wounds of war can be healed. But never hidden.
Yep. Nice. So that it doesn't leave a corpse. That's exactly why, by the way. Yeah, this positioning is actually fine by me because I'm going to be party healing with the vessel anyway. The only annoying thing about this is I don't have my stun available to me. Well, I do have it on the vessel, but I don't have my stun in particular, being my character who wields a stun powerfully. I don't have their ability to do anything. So there's the trot retreat. And
The
then
bigger the beast,
look at what you've done.
the
Nothing.
greater the glory.
What did you exactly retreat behind?
A
crit.
singular strike.
We bit of stress healing as well. No crit myself though.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Woo! Crunching backhand. 8 in the possible stun. Does hit the stun, but can't move backwards. Ain't that just dandy?
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Well, if I'm backtracking anyway, I do have something that I want the holy water to interact with. Or there's something with which I want to interact using the holy
The
water.
darkness holds much worse than mere trickery
Yup, gimme.
and boogeymen.
It's trapped. Okay. Oh, we actually got a spawn here. Lame. Like, extremely lame. Yeah, I could turn the light back on. I could also just do it in low light, though. Yeah, let's just do it in low light. Cutthroat now down. Cool. Next up. Other cutthroat. Unfortunately, party healing. Definitely necessary. Alright, second cutthroat stun. Gonna make life much easier for us. Now, if this other cutthroat goes before me, damn.
A momentary
I want them to go before my flagellant, because then my flagellant would be able to hit the Fusilier in the back line. Because they would move forward. Oh well. Woo! Stun the cutthroat. Yeah, we're actually making out like bandits here. Pun literally not intended, by the way. Alright. We'll do the direct heal on Conta first, and then a party heal the turn after if we get it. Woo! Definitely worthwhile. If I had any stress on Conta... Wow, I did get the party heal. If I had any stress on Conta, I would have had Conta finish off the enemy. Since I don't...
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, I now know I need no more shovels, right? That much is definitely true. I could loot something with medicinal herbs. No, it's barrels. Yeah, they're barrels. So I can't loot that with medicinal herbs. Should I resort my inventory a little bit? Should I call it inventory or inventory? These will puzzle me until my final days. I can get rid of my torches definitely at this point. Probably my... No, not my keys. Actually, no. So, guaranteed requirements stay at the bottom. Having 4 emeralds and 5 onyx makes me feel so much better about having chosen to stack those. Don't respawn in this hallway again, because we've had like 3 fight respawns in this hallway, and another one to the left as well. There's the holy water.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Oh no! Actually, I just realized by throwing away those torches, they guarantee that I have to fight this room fight in low light. Uh-oh. Hey!
Faces of the damned.
It's my good friends, the Collector.
Cloaked in malice.
Making life real difficult for me by moving my stunner out of position so that my stunner can't stun them in time. That's really unfortunate. Okay. I'm just going to continue stacking the Blight on the back lines. Just get that inevitability on.
Masterfully executed.
Blight and Bleed. So the Highwayman's actually dead. It's really nice. Whoa, that's a stress? That's a stun. Has to be. Yeah. Just continue stacking it on the Collector. Oh, what a turn. You summoned someone. And now that the Vestal's next to you, they're next up to die from all of the DOTs that I keep throwing in the back line. Love it. That slightly mitigates my strategy. Not for the Houndmaster, though. Okay, that's a stress. The Vestal is now dead, though. That's really good. That wasn't a lifesteal attempt on the backline, so the backline is definitely having a not good time here. Yeah, without hitting that stun, unfortunately, I am going to have to change my actions to adapt to the current situation on board. Ugh. I know, who does that? Stun both of those targets. Because blighting both of them didn't matter. Alright, I'd really love to be able to get a bludgeon on the backline here. Collect call, unfortunately. It's possible that we crit for a kill right now? Or we contribute heavily towards one. Hopefully, yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I overextended for the kill, and now Kaunter had the ability to die that turn. Well, considering the crit, basically anyone could. Either stunning or damaging both kills the backliner. Now the backliner is dead. I just need to focus on how to keep Kaunter alive. So Kaunter is going to stun you. Nice crit stun. Yep, got him.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Okay, if I don't get one hunger occurrence in literally just the next one space, that is that one space there, I'm safe.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
I don't think there's any way I'm going to have the chance to run a bunch of stress heals in the next combat. So I think I'm just accepting that my party comes back ultimately quite stressed. There are worse combats than this. Definitely. Especially when we get to open with that double stun. That's really good for us. Didn't get to follow up with the Rain of Sorrows immediately thereafter, though. Yeah, let's not have that happen again. Well, thank you for diversifying your targets there. Alright, cool. So the Swine Spawn now never gets an action. It's exactly what I was looking for. I don't want any more diseases. Get that blight off of you. Hey, Swine March down as well. Great. Now it's time to start party healing, and now we're totally fine. Beautiful. Rest of the mission plays itself. I mean, unless we get, like, just suddenly super targeted and crit. These have high blight. Yeah, they have high blight resist. I was wondering about that. I know they have like one resist that's weirdly high. Their blight, got it. Oh! Stop munching! I don't want to munch anymore. Squad. Just keep removing those blights, yo. And now the Corpse Eater is so close to dead. Oh gosh, so worth
this
it.
expedition at least promises success.
Well, I need to use a key for this, so that means it's probably the Citrine. That's 750 in a stack versus 1,250. Ugh, that's a book. Yeah, pop out that light and loot.
May indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
75 or a single blood? I think I'll take the single blood this time. Not bad. Ultimately, that whole mission, not bad. Fair amount of money, fair amount of heirlooms. We did get Payas leveled up. Oh, so close. Close. We were so close to leveling Payas like straight to 6. Damn it, Payas. So Payas does need to go out on one more mission before they will be resolve level 6. But it's worth noting that we also do need to continue leveling up. Oh my god, Kaunter got Eagle Eye. That's really good on you. We do need to continue leveling up Kaunter and Valon. That said, for the moment, this is going to be the end of the episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Entered Gun.
The sum, a sanguine memory to me.
Sorry, made a mistake. My bad. I do that when I talk too quickly. The name of the game has obviously been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time